Hello, everybody. Welcome to day 928 of eating a sheet of paper a day. OBS gave me the you're not allowed to stream because of code V11-forbidden. Huh? What's forbidden? Fun. Okay, so let's put the promo into Instagram so we can get on task. I don't think we're going to get the... Okay, there we go. Perfect. Perfect. No one's on here. Ain't nobody watching. So I can quickly do my business and move on with my life. Great. I think this is a pretty good promo image. It's a real picture. Took it myself. There we go. Chat is open. We are super efficient today. There is one viewer, and I think it's me because I have this open to view chat on an alternate account. So, hello, audience of one. Welcome to Eating a Sheet of Paper a Day. We will wait until people are in here. Oh, wait, no, there's somebody in here, so we can give our score for the day. We're going with 7.9. You might notice I'm sniffling a little bit, and I promise you that is not from the bleach in the paper. That is because I have caught a little bit of a flu bug, and it's very temporary, tested negative for everything. I don't have AIDS, and we managed to call out sick for work, a job for which I've had to wake up at 6:30 every morning. I was able to sleep till goddamn 11. It was awesome. In fact, when I woke up, it was the most refreshed I have ever felt in my fucking life. And so, I'm gonna say this. Yeah, if you're telling me that you're witnessing a slow bodily decline from the long-term effects of eating paper, when I slept like a little baby and I woke up healthier than ever, huh? This is the power of paper, everybody. And that is why we're still here after 928 days. But we had a very good wake-up period. And I managed to not intake any of the normal substances or the cocaine or the caramel-flavored saltwater taffy that normally gets me through the day. I didn't rely on anything. I'm a non-reliant person. And for the first time in a year, I actually delivered upon those words. The reason it's a 7.9 right now is because the high from that has come down, and I am now reckoning with the fact that I'm not doing anything today, which is great, but when I don't do anything, I think about my entire life, and then within the context of things, I think about how I've never done anything ever, or how I'm not doing as much now, when the fact of the matter is I'm an employed person contracted by the government to prevent mentally ill people from climbing over fences. I have a very important job. I should take pride in it. Even if it has less of an internet footprint, I'm more on the down low with my profession, as it is a government contract job. At the very least, I know in my head that I'm doing it, you know. The one person it matters most for me to you know, at least portray myself to is me. Hey, what's with the fetus Brian on the left? What do you mean fetus Brian? What are you even talking about? People keep saying random shit in my chat, and I don't get it. I just do not understand it. Come up with some better questions. Dude, good for you. I wish I got good sleep these days. It's weird, because I had to hit rock bottom in order to, you know, go to the proverbial top, because, I mean, if I put any pressure or any importance on sleep, I will not get sleep. That's how sleep anxiety works. So, weirdly enough, when I realized, dude, it's fucked. It's so over. I called out sick. I'm getting paid, I'm getting paid leave, which means basically I'm getting paid to do nothing, getting paid to be a lazy soul, even though I was genuinely sick, but that's just how I felt about it. And so I definitely was like, doesn't even matter. If I don't get any sleep, it doesn't fucking matter, you know? And then I just slept like it was nothing. It's funny how things work that way, huh? Anyways, even though I'm still a little out of sorts, I'm out of sorts in a good way. It's weird. This is not a mirror. So it's like I look at this and I keep thinking that my hair is going, whatever. When I get off the job or I find some other schedule or I just find the time to do stuff consistently, we're gonna try and explore a new type of content. In fact, what's coming around the corner is what I like to call the good content renaissance. And the reason I call it that is because the main channel, as well as any actual sort of variety content's been dead ever since this stream took back over. All my time I would put into other stuff has instead been put into this. So what I've been trying to do is when this stream hits day 1000, which is a big plan we've been talking about for a very long time, what we're going to do is this will turn into a variety show. It'll have segments. It'll be very weak at first. It'll be basically like just a talking live stream with some crappy graphics, a dancing alien gif in the background perhaps. But I hope as I do it consistently to level it up. And the reason why I'm confident about this is because, dude, I love the actual streaming part of this. I would just do this shit for fun. So I'm going to have to remember to set reminders on my phone. There's going to be, I could easily imagine like a week where I like just get lazy and just don't do it because there is no doing this once a day thing, even though it's not really literal and I've skipped so many days and people just don't care. But it's still like this imaginary string I have pulling myself forward. But yet I know it's fake, but I still treat it as real, even after acknowledging it consciously many times that it's not even a real, it's a real thing. You know, again, it's never been consecutive. This series has been a lie from the get-go. But it's just some lie I tell myself to motivate myself to keep creating content and do things that make me at least feel content, you know? And I feel like I'm just meeting the bare minimum here, you know? This is not that impressive. We are milking the teat dry. I want to take risks. I've definitely become very complacent on the internet, especially because the internet these days does not reward risk-taking that much, risk-taking. But in order to, you know, take the risks that'll really pay off, the risks are going to have to get riskier. Interestingly enough, and this might sound like a negative thing, but it's actually quite good. The videos recently that have accrued the most steam, the most respect, are the ones where I've put myself literally in the riskiest situations possible. Think about that. Art versus propaganda, the big blackface school speech. There were so many things about that could have gotten me expelled from my college from the get-go, and yet we still managed to make a hit, at least by good content standards. To me, it's not the highest viewed. In the last 3 years, it is by far the highest viewed video, at 1.7 thousand views, by the way. So, let's just fucking give it up, because that's not even me. That's everybody else here. So, that's all of you. That's all of you right there. But let me look at the chat here. I've been going to bed consistently at 2 o'clock and waking up at 9 or 10. The best hours of sleep you will get before midnight, so that's really bad. You're basically getting like dollar store cotton candy empty calorie equivalencies of sleep hours. That's fucked. You're done. Don't do that. That's bad. Excuse me. McBurgerness, I'm working. You sound like my mom every time I knock on her door. Hey, listen, man, you came to the stream. I'm working being a bad boy. Ooh, very good. I won't tell anybody. I wonder what your job is. I mean, you have your name is McBurgerness. So I assume, I apologize for assuming you probably are working a dignified job. You probably work at T-Mobile or something. Sorry. Why do I have a rank? Why do you have a rank? Wait, do you have a rank? How did Momo get number 1? What are you talking about? Who has ranks here? I don't see any ranks. Am I looking at the wrong thing? Maybe I gotta go on the stream and just see what's up. What the fuck is going on here? Hold on. And then Momo types out the N-word. Okay, do you have a rank? Guys, calm down. Oh, okay, it's only visible on EC. I figured that this would be happening. Okay, so what we have here, I don't know what this is. I did not assign this. Top fans. Top fans? McBurgerness, you're number 1? You know, it used to be monkey type shit, but I mean now you're... Or maybe it's number 1 in the stream right now. Just know that this competition means absolutely nothing. Here, I think in order to keep the chat current, we gotta... If anybody else can type it in chat. Here, let's see. If I can... No, this is my thing. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't show this as a fan or anything like that. And trust me, good content watches Brian Case in parentheses paper reader all the time. What are you talking about? All right, well, we're fans being ranked by our loyalty to paper. Dude, I mean, yes. Oh no, I did do this. McBurgerness, this is your reward. Moses, I feel like you've put more chats in my paper streams than McBurgerness did, but some of your chats were cringe. So I guess that downgrades you. You guys are at a tie though. You guys have the same amount. I think it just arbitrarily put McBurgerness at #1 through an RNG number generating system. Yeah, this is you guys both have 75 XP. Whatever the fuck that means. I guess you have YouTube points. I don't know. I don't know. Also, what? Are you telling me that? Okay, hold on. Give me a second. Okay, good. It still works. I thought the stream died for a second because I was looking for whatever. That was an accident. All right. Oh yeah, Moses, that was just a test to see if good content is ranked in the top 10 fan list. Apparently it's not, you know. And if there's one person who's my #1 fan, it should be me. But I don't know, whatever. Let's adjust that. Very cool. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. I want to actually kill 2 birds with 1 stone here. So, you guys, it was a pleasure talking. I'm still gonna have the chat pulled up here so you guys can ask questions. But I'm currently working on making a masterpiece called One. Let me preview to you what I'm planning on having this do. Well, let's see. I'm pulling this up. You guys are gonna be amazed at what we're doing here because this is a very creative project. So, when I was 17 years old, about 4 or 5 years ago, or no, about 3 or 4 years ago, when I was 18. Yes, this is not when I was 17. This was about a year later. My first year of adulthood. Jazz Inc. made a song called 4, and this was a jazz collective that I was a part of, and I mean, it had Dominant, it had, yeah, but this is back in the day, and we made this song, and it was so bad. We had a very good recording studio. The guy really knew how to record tons of beer belly dad surf rock, and we were in the wrong genre studio. Like it was a guy who normally records like rock people trying to record a jazz band. It was horrendous, but this is what we sound like. And the sound is so bad. Like when people complain about the glossy sound of smooth jazz, like not just I, but we are so ashamed that this exists. But I think it's a charming reminder of times of old, and you must fail to succeed. We succeeded later by breaking up. But we actually kind of made a better version of that song. Okay, that's all I'm going to play of that. But right now, I am making I made a song called 3, and this song was 4, but with the 4th beat taken out. And so it's... Hold on, let me just... Can I just connect... Okay, we gotta make scene 4. And then do macOS screen capture. And then we gotta do... application... Fuck, wait, no. There we go. And then, what application are we doing? Like, yeah, just do, like, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Can we find 3? I feel like I'm the only one who's getting anything out of it. We made the fucking... Yeah, this is it. This is it. Shoe Bones, haven't caught a stream in ages. Tried learning a night in Tunisia. No audience. Okay, hold on. Okay, so we turned... How do I adjust? Okay, hold on. God damn it. There we go. You can see this is such a bad... How do I even get... Okay, whatever. So this is 4. Wait, hold on. Fuck. It sounds so evil. By the way, we sound better in a random-ass alleyway than we do in this recording. Like, it's actually preposterous how he made us sound. 'Twas a crime. That snare that this guy had was, I don't know what it was. It was like a Led Zeppelin cover band. It was bad. It was a bad snare. I should have used my own. Also, my sticks were literally just mallet handles with the ends sawed off of them, so maybe that's my fault. Maybe that's my fault. Let me see if I can just adjust this this fucking thing here. How do we... Okay. Can I even put my thing in here? Video capture device? I'm, like, making the stream